Hi, I'm Debbie with Lively Root. These two just arrived and I've finished unpacking them. Meet my peperonia, Jenny, or Jenny for short, and her sidekick, Nancy Palm, and her name will be Georgia. So Jenny and Georgia are my two new indoor plants. Many new plant owners are concerned about how to take care of their new plant additions. We make sure you're well equipped when your plant arrives by setting you up for success with loads of information so you can grow that green thumb you've always been wanting. Now you have your plant baby out of the box and you inspected it and in the dress or pants that you picked out for it. I love the gray dress she's in and the straw basket, though I'm imagining it's a hula skirt and Georgia likes to have fun. Okay, I want to make sure that they feel comfortable, so I'm going to check the soil moisture. I always use our 3-in-1 meter. I switch the toggle to moisture and then I stick the prongs about halfway between the stem and the edge of the pot. Sometimes you have to move the moss aside and stick it into the soil where the roots are. And this is registering about a number 5. So I might give her a little drink in a little bit. Okay, this one's measuring a 9, so she's very well moisturized. I will water this one, and then this one I'll leave and wait a few more days and check her again. I always use this device before watering because it gives me a better understanding of the moisture content, so I don't overwater or underwater. And I'll recheck her moisture in a few days just to monitor and see how she's doing. Now when I water, I'll take her out of the cachet pot into the sink, and I'll water her until water starts dispersing out of the drainage holes, and I'll make sure that I water on all sides. So I'll turn her slowly as I water so all the roots are watered and that she gets a really good drink of water. Then I'm going to let her set for an hour so she can completely drain. Then I'll just pop her back into her container and keep her looking gorgeous. You don't want to water her in the cachet pot with no drainage, or you'll be sure to drown her cute little roots. And you may even attract root rot or fungus gnats. We don't have time for that, so follow my lead. I use Brita filtered water since it removes any chlorine or fluoride or other chemicals, or I will run the tap water and let it sit for 24 hours for the chemicals to dissipate. Or you can use distilled water or bottled water or even rainwater, which is absolutely the best, especially if you've had a thunder and lightning storm, because the lightning releases nitrogen in the air and the rain picks it up. That's why our grass grows greener after a rainstorm. Now you can win that Trivial Pursuit game after that little tip. Both of these plants like humidity. I'm going to set them up for success by placing them next to my humidifier. I got them one for their birthday, and along with my other plants. You can also add a pebble tray and put her on it to create more humidity. And then I put a little bit of water in it, and then I'm going to set her on top of it. So when the water evaporates, it creates the humidity around her, and she really likes that. In the winter, the air is much more drier with the heat, so I add as much moisture as possible to the air. If your plant doesn't need the extra boost, then no worries. If you live in a dry climate, however, you'll definitely want to do this. We have a blog on our website about creating humidity for your plants, and we'll link it in the resource guide below. The next thing is to place her in her best light. Please note her light needs on your care card right here that you get with the plant. Pick the best location in your house or apartment for lighting. These plants need medium to bright light. I have the perfect spot upstairs on a southeastern facing window to place them both in indirect sunlight. You can also use your 3-in-1 meter to check the light source too to make sure they're getting the adequate amount. So you just switch the toggle to light, and you want to check it throughout the day because sometimes a building may be blocking a lot of your light or whatnot. Some people get anxious about when and how to fertilize their plants. We have an excellent all-around fertilizer to use, both in liquid form and granular form. With the granular form, you'll just sprinkle this on top of the soil, and when you water, it dissipates down into the soil. With this one, you'll mix it with your water as you're watering. Your care card should tell you how often to fertilize. For easy reference, I do it once a month on the first of the month, and I put reminders on my phone to water and fertilize. I won't start fertilizing until April and run through September. After that, it will begin to go into dormancy for the winter and it will not be actively growing, so there's no need to overfeed it. Now, I've already picked out a name for my new plant babies. Like I said, Ginny and Georgia. I think you should establish a relationship with your plants too when you bring them home, just like you do your puppies and kittens. So let's not let them remain anonymous. They want to be a part of the family too. Now, before you forget, you have to start your plant album. Get your phone out and start a new album. Take lots of pictures of her in her box and when she came, how tall she is, how wide she is, how many leaves she has. And you have to take pictures every month of your new plant and compare the growth. You're going to be shocked. After a year of transformation, it is just amazing. So I want you to talk to them every day and brag on how pretty they look or how handsome they look. They love plant selfies. You can even sing to them. They love it. And mine outperforms the sales of new leaves all the time. We want to know what you're ordering or have already ordered in your plant's name. Leave us a comment below. I'm always looking for new creative names for my new plants. I hope this sets you up for how to best welcome your new little lively root bundle of joy to your home. If you have any questions about your plant, email us at support@livelyroot.com or ask us in the comments below. Until the next time, have a lively day.